What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at two Rasasi scents. We're taking a look at Rasasi Kobra and Rasasi Black. We're going to start with Rasasi Kobra. So Rasasi Kobra is yet another dupe of Louis Vuitton Imagination, which to me just smells like a mojito. Citrus, spice. I know none of them are supposed to have mint in it, but they all give me like this minty vibe. They all give pretty much the same vibe. I don't think it's super hard to dupe. Like a lot of them got pretty close to it. This kind of gets really close to it. It's energetic, it's bright, it's effervescent. It feels quintessentially summer. It feels very heightened in its energy. The bottle is the strangest version of Imagination because most of them give like summer vibes. This gives decidedly not summer vibes. Like Kobra is definitely not summer vibes. The spray is decent, so let's take a look at that. The spray is boop, boop. Very strong, very aggressive. And the notes for this are, the top notes for this are ginger, bergamot, tangerine. The middle notes are cinnamon, green tea, and neroli. The base notes are musk, woody notes, and amber. This just opens with that strong ginger, bergamot, and citrus notes with that strong spice that gives it that bright drinky vibe. But once it dries down, once it chills out, you get a little bit more sweetness than the original Imagination. You get a little bit more woodiness, which gives it a more crowd-pleasing vibe. It's a little bit more daily wear. It's very good in terms of what it's going for. It's going for Imagination and it does that pretty well. It's very office friendly. It's very date friendly. Summer, spring, definitely. Freshies are not my super vibe, but I understand 100% why people like this. This is just Imagination with a dose of extra sweetness and a little bit of extra spiciness to keep it interesting. It's very nice. I like it a lot. In terms of protection and longevity, I would say that this is a little bit weaker than I thought it was going to be. The first maybe 3 hours, it was about 3 feet, and then it turned into like a 1 foot bubble for about 2 hours, and then it kind of disappeared on me. So it's not the best in protection. On me, it didn't last that long. So I would give it in protection longevity maybe a 7. In terms of scent, it did what it was going for. It did a good job. I think it did well. This in scent, I would give it definitely a 9. So it's an 8 overall. This is a good scent. This is a good version of Imagination if that's what you're going for. The next one is Hawas Black. This starts out very woody, very patchouli, like very woody, very patchouli, right in your face. Bam, there you go. And then that pineapple kind of squeezes in underneath and says, hi, I'm pineapple. It stays pretty woody throughout the experience. It's nice. It's a good scent. It just feels very wood intense. Very wood intense. It's very masculine leaning. Like if you like masculine scents, this is very masculine leaning. It feels like a Ventus style thing, but darker in its scent, toning down the pineapple and ratcheting up the woodiness, ratcheting up those earthy, darker tones. Rasasi scents don't really change with time. They kind of keep the vibe going throughout the experience. They're not very nuanced, or they don't really tell a story. They want to be consistent. They're like, I want to be consistent the entire time. I don't want to be accused of being like different. So this kind of keeps the same vibe. They all kind of keep the same vibe. This is woody, patchouli, earthy, strong vibes with a little bit of pineapple and a little bit of grapefruit like squeezing in at the end. Now let's look at the notes, but before we get into that, I would appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. The notes for this are top notes, bergamot, pineapple, grapefruit, middle notes, patchouli, cedarwood, jasmine, base notes, oak moss, woody notes, and amber. All those woods are there. The cedarwood, woody notes, the amber is giving that ambery note, and then that oak moss is giving that green. All those are like right in your face, right there. The pineapple just squeezes in. The patchouli is giving that earthiness. It's a good scent. It's a masculine scent. One of the more male, not freshy scents. I like it. It's a vibe. Not my vibe per se, but I get where this is going. This is going for like rugged dude. In terms of projection longevity, this lasts a little bit longer than Kobra. Hour 1 or 2, it's about 5 per projecting, and then it kind of dies down to like a 1 foot after 2 hours, and then it goes away after hour 5. Again, not the best projectors, but it's a decent scent, enough to respray. I would give this in terms of scent an 8. In terms of projection longevity, an 8. This is an 8 scent for me. Not my vibe, but I get what they were going for, and I appreciate it, and I think it's a good scent overall. I like Rasasi. Rasasi does a good job with their scents. It's just their performance was just not working for me, and their scents are not necessarily geared for people who are my tastes, but I 100% understand what they're going for, and I think they're good scents. Which one would you get? Would you get Kobra or would you get Black? Let me know in the comments below. Remember, the scents are subjective. What I like isn't necessarily something you'll like, and always remember to smell your best. See ya.